Hello, namaste, and good afternoon, my dear students, listeners, viewers. In here, Radio Madis Masla 106.4 megahertz. Let's me introduce me first. It's me, Dilip Patel. How are you, students? I hope you all are fine. Okay, now without wasting our time, let's start our topic. So our topic is invertebrate and vertebrates. Invertebrates means the animals that have no backbone in their body are called invertebrate. Vertebrate means the animals that have backbone in their body are called vertebrates. Yeah. On the basis of presence or absence of the backbone, all the animals are divided into two groups: invertebrates and vertebrates. And invertebrates are divided into 9 groups or 9 phyla. They are phylum 1 Protozoa, phylum 2 Porifera, phylum 3 Coelenterata, phylum 4 Platyhelminthes, phylum 5 Nemathelminthes, phylum 6 Annelida, phylum 7 Arthropoda. Phylum 7 Arthropoda, phylum 8 Mollusca, and phylum 9 Echinodermata. Invertebrates are divided into 9 phylum, such as phylum 1 Protozoa, phylum 2 Porifera, phylum 3 Coelenterata, phylum 4 Platyhelminthes, phylum 5 Nemathelminthes, phylum 6 Annelida, phylum 7 Arthropoda, phylum 8 Mollusca, and phylum 9 Echinodermata. So, and vertebrates are divided into 5 groups. They are fishes, amphibia, reptilia, and aves mammals. Number 1, class 1 fishes, class 2 amphibia, class 3 reptilia, class 4 aves, and class 5 mammals or mammalia. Okay, once again, these all phylums are very hard to pronunciation, so let's pronunciation after me. Phylum 1 Protozoa, phylum 2 Porifera, phylum 3 Coelenterata, phylum 4 Platyhelminthes, phylum 5 Nemathelminthes. The other name of a Nemathelminthes is Escalminthes, and phylum 6 is Annelida, phylum 7 Arthropoda, phylum 8 Mollusca, phylum 9 Echinodermata. Protozoa, Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Nemathelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata. Vertebrate means the animals that have backbone in them are called vertebrates. Number 1, fishes, class 1 fishes, class 2 amphibia, class 3 reptilia, class 4 aves, class 5 mammalia. Now we are going to delay Protozoa. Protozoa is the simplest types of animals. Yeah, this phylum include the simplest animals like Amoeba, Paramecium, Euglena. and they are made of a single cell. Protozoa is made of a single cell, so it is called unicellular. And organisms that are made by single cell are called unicellular. What is unicellular? An organism that are made by a single cell, it is called unicellular. And they are very small, they cannot be seen with our naked eyes. In a protozoa, they cannot be seen with our naked eyes, they can seen with the help of microscope. So protozoa are called microscopic animals. Why protozoa are called microscopic animals? Protozoa are called microscopic animals because it cannot seen with our naked eyes. That is your answer. Next, Porifera. Porifera. This phylum includes those animals which bear pores on the body. Pores means holes on their bodies. Yeah, this phylum includes those animals which bear spore on their bodies, and their body is their body is made of many cells. So they are called multicellular animals. Protozoa are called unicellular because it is made with a single cell. So it is called unicellular. But Porifera are called multicellular because they are made from two or more than two cells. Are called Porifera. They are found in pond, lakes and sea. Porifera are found in sea, lakes and ponds. Now, example, Spongia and Cyclone. These are the example of Porifera. Phylum 3, Coelenterata. Coelenterata. This phylum includes those animals which have a sac-like holes bodies, and they are found in water. They are also found in water. They are single opening called the mouth. They have a single opening called a mouth. They have a tentacles around the mouth. Yeah, they have a tentacles around the mouth. The tentacles help them to move and catch the food. They have a tentacles for movement and catch their food. They have a simple body structure. Coelenterata have simple body structure. Example, Hydra, sea anemone and jellyfish. These all are the example of Coelenterata. Now it's the time for Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes means the animals of this group are known as a flatworm. It means all the flatworms are kept in a Platyhelminthes. These animals have a long, flat and ribbon-like body. These animals, it means Platyhelminthes animals have long, flat and ribbon-like body. Next, they live in the body of other animals. Which animals? Platyhelminthes animals lives in the body of other animals, and they obtain their food from other animals, so they are called parasite. The animals that obtain their food from the other animals are called parasite. Next, example, tapeworm, liver fluke, etc. are the example of a Platyhelminthes. Nemathelminthes. Nemathelminthes means their body is covered with a wax-like material. Their body is covered with like a wax-like materials. The body of these animals is long and cylindrical. Long and cylindrical. Next, they have both the mouth and anus. Some of them are parasitic. It means some of them obtain food from the other animals. Yeah, and the example of nemathelminthes are hookworms, pinworms and ascaris. Next, Annelida. Annelida means these types of animals, their body are segmented, cylindrical and elongated, isn't it? Next, they live in the soil and water. They live in soil and water. Next, they have both mouth and the anus. they have a developed digestive system. Like example, earthworm and leech. Next, arthropoda. All the insects are kept in the arthropoda. Yes, this phylum include those animals which have jointed leg. Most of the arthropoda have 6 legs and a pair of wings and a pair of antenna. Their body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. They have a pair of antenna, isn't it? Butterfly, housefly and cockroach. All the insects are kept in arthropods. Remember that. And mollusca. The phylum mollusca includes soft bodies. Their upper part of the body is hard and their inner part of the body is soft. They have a muscular feet also for movement, and they are mostly found in the water and few on the land. Their soft body is covered with a hard shell. They move with the help of muscular feet. I have already told you that they move with the help of their muscular feet. Next, example of the mollusca are snails, slugs and octopus. Last one, echinodermata. Echinodermata means the phylum, they are not found in our country. This phylum includes spiny skin animals. This phylum includes spiny skin animals. These are found in the sea or ocean. They are not found in our country. And these animals have star-like, elongated or flower-like body. They have a elongated and flower-like body. Which animals have? Echinodermata have. Yeah, they move with the help of their tube feet. They have a tube feet for movement. We have discussed all these things in the previous class. Our respected sirs will told you that. Next, vertebrates. Vertebrates are grouped as 5 classes. Number 1 is fishes, number 2 is amphibians, and number 3 is reptile, number 4 aves, and number 5 are mammalia. Do you know fishes? Fish. All the fishes are kept in this group. Yeah, they have a waterproof scales. They breathe through from their gills. And amphibians means the animals that live both on land and in water are called amphibians. When some of the amphibians are in the water, they breathe through from gills, and when they are on the land, they breathe from lungs and moist skin in the water. Reptiles, the animals that crawl on the land are called reptiles. They are called crawling animals. Aves, all the birds are kept in this group. Yeah, they are cold-blooded or warm-blooded? Warm-blooded animals, isn't it? They have feathers on their bodies. And mammalia, all the humans. It means the animals that give direct birth to their young one or feed their milk are called mammalia. They reproduce their babies by giving birth to their young one or feed their milk. They have a mammary gland. Today we are going to discuss class 4 aves. Aves. Do you know aves? Aves means birds. Yeah. Class 4 aves. We can write here birds. All the birds are kept in this group, aves. Yeah. And the body of aves is covered with feather to keep them warm. Their body is streamlined. Number 1, the body of aves is covered with feather, isn't it? Covered with feathers. The body of aves is covered with feather. Remember that the body of aves is covered with feather to keep them warm. To keep them warm. To keep them warm. Why do they have feathers? To keep them warm, isn't it? The body of abees is covered with feather. These are the characteristics of abees. The body of abees is covered with feather to keep them warm. Number 2. Number 2, their body is streamlined. It means boat-shaped body. Their body is streamlined. Their body is streamlined. Their body is streamlined. Their body is streamlined. Number 1, these all are the characteristics of abees. The body of abees is covered with feather to keep them warm. Number 2, their body is streamlined. It means their body is boat-shaped. Next, number 3, they have 2 wings. It means they have a pair of wings. They have 2 wings. They have 2 wings. They have a pair of wings and a pair of legs and 2 legs. And 2 legs. For what? Wings for flying and legs for walking, isn't it? They have 2 wings and 2 legs. For what? The wings help them to fly. The wings help them to fly, isn't it? They have a beak without teeth. They have a beak. They have a beak without teeth. Listen here. The body of abees is covered with a feather to keep them warm. The body of abees is covered with feather to keep them warm. Their body is streamlined. They have 2 wings. They have 2 wings and 2 legs. The wings helps them to fly, and they have a beak. They have a beak without teeth. Example: pigeon, dog, parrot. Pigeon, dog, parrot. These all are the example of abees. Once again, what are the characteristics of abees? The body of abees is covered with feather to keep them warm. The body of abees is covered with the feather to keep them warm. The body is streamlined. And number 3 is they have 2 wings and 2 legs. The wings helps them to fly. They have a beak without teeth. And the last one is the example of abees are pigeon, dogs, and parrot. These all are the example of abees. Next, class 5. And some of the abees cannot fly, like ostrich, emu. Yes, most of the abees can fly, but some of the birds like ostrich, emu, and penguin cannot fly. This because their body is heavy, isn't it? Their body is heavy and their wings are poorly developed, not developed well. Their wings are not developed well. Do you know wings? Yeah, you know that. So number 1, the body of abees is covered with a feather to keep them warm. Number 2, the body is streamlined. Number 3, they have 2 wings and 2 legs. The wings help them to fly. And number 4 is they have a beak without teeth. And the last one is the example of the abees are pigeon, dog, and parrot. Most of the abees can fly. but some of the aves cannot fly, like ostrich, emu, and kiwi. These are the birds that cannot fly because of they have a heavy weight body, and they have a less developed or poorly developed wings, isn't it? Next, last one is the mammals or mammalia. I hope you are getting me. Number 5 is mammalia. Do you know mammalia? The animals that give birth to their young swan or feed their milk are called mammalia. They are what? Cold-blooded or warm-blooded? Warm-blooded animals. They are warm-blooded animals. Okay, my dear students, our class is over due to the scarcity of time, and now we are going to write. Now this is the time for homework. So, what are aves? Write any 5 characteristics of aves. Name some aves that cannot fly. Ostrich, kiwi, and emu cannot. These all are the birds, but cannot fly. Why? Cannot fly. Why? Give reason. Yeah, these all are the homework. And now we have to leave board. Before leaving, I would like to thank Mr. Vikas sir for technical support. Thank you, and we will come after. This is the time of short break. Okay, thank you.
रेडियो मधेश मसला 106.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज में अब समय है व्यापारिक विश्राम के। तब तक अपने भी हाथ साबुन पानी से मल मल के धो के आओ। कोरोना वायरस से अपने भी बचो और दूसरों के बचाओ।
कवना साबुन से ना आइलू अतना गोर हो गइलू।
काहे भौजी, अरे कौना साबुन से नहालू जे दिन पर दिन चांद के इजोड़िया नियन चमकतारू?
ए देवर जी, ई तो श्रीखंड साबुन के नु कमाल बा।
बड़ा ठीक लागेलू।
श्रीखंड चंदन से उत्पादित श्रीखंड आयुर्वेदिक साबुन, जौन साबुन से चेहरा धोला पर चेहरा में रहल छाही, दाग, तिल, मुहासा हटा के चेहरा के चमक बढ़ावेला।
साथ ही गर्मी महीना में इस साबुन से नहैला से माथा के रूसी और गमहौरी हटा के शीतलता प्रदान करेला।
स्फूर्ति के खातिर श्रीखंड च्यूरी नीम आ गोरापन के खातिर श्रीखंड के पपैया साबुन ही प्रयोग करी।
आज ही खरीद के घर लाई श्रीखंड आयुर्वेदिक साबुन, श्रीखंड च्यूरी नीम और श्रीखंड पपैया साबुन संपूर्ण आयुर्वेदिक और कॉस्मेटिक दुकान में उपलब्ध बा।
रौतहट के लिए संपर्क गौर निताई कॉस्मेटिक पसल, नेपाल लॉज चौक, गौर, रौतहट। मोबाइल 980929
हो बउआ हो के ना समाचार बा बउआ के कथी कहलन है डॉक्टर साहब?
हो काका, डॉक्टर साहब तो कहे तो भोलवा के बिरगज में तो काठमांडू ले जाएला। गोड़ टूट के हड्डी भुजरी हो गेल ह। अब ओकरा स्टील लगावे के पड़ता।
जिंदगी के खेला
भगवान हे भगवान, दर्द से हमर लइका कितना छटपटाईता है भगवान।
एक कथी तोहनी सब अपने में गुलमल गुलमल कैले छ। अब उतना दूर बीरगंज चाहे काठमांडू जाके कोनो जरूरी न बा। अब तो अपने गोरडा में रहल हेल्थलैंड हॉस्पिटल में हड्डी टूटल फूटल के हार्ट जोड़नी तथा नशा रोग विशेषज्ञ डॉक्टर कृष्ण कुमार झा स्टील लगावलन। चल जाऊँ हम।
जी हाँ, अर्थों में रौतहट जिला में ही पहिल बेर हेल्थलैंड हॉस्पिटल एंड रिसर्च सेंटर गौड़ा में हार्ट जोड़नी तथा नशा रोग विशेषज्ञ डॉक्टर कृष्ण कुमार झा टूटल फूटल में स्टील लगावलन।
इतने न यहाँ विदेश जाए वाला सब के लेल फ्री मेडिकल चेक जांच कैल जाले।
हर एक दिन 24 घंटा जनरल फिजिशियन डॉक्टर राकेश चौधरी इलाज करलन।
जी हाँ, रोग अनेक हॉस्पिटल एक हेल्थलैंड हॉस्पिटल एंड रिसर्च सेंटर प्राली, मेन रोड गंडुरा बाजार।
टेलीफोन 055-565-065।
विश्व भर महामारी के रूप में देखा पड़ल कोरोना वायरस के संक्रमण के नियंत्रण करे खातिर नेपाल सरकार तथा सरकार वाला निकाय से जारी कल गए नियम आ आग्रह के सबके मिल के पालना कइल जाओ।
भीड़ भाड़ ना कइल जाओ, अति आवश्यक काम बाहे घर से बाहर ना निकलल जाओ।
कोरोना जहवा आ जौना भी अवस्था में हो सके के भइला से अपना कोरोना ना होई आ यहाँ कोरोना ना आई कह के धारणा ना रखल जाओ। सजग आ सतर्क रहल जाओ।
अभी तक कोरोना से ज्येष्ठ नागरिक सब बेसी प्रभावित भइला से अपन अपन घर में रहल ज्येष्ठ नागरिक के विशेष ख्याल कइल जाओ।
मास्क लगावल जाओ। कोनो भी चीज छुअला पर आ घर से बाहर गइला पर अनिवार्य रूप से साबुन पानी से हाथ धोवल जाओ। साबुन पानी से हाथ धोए के ना मिलला पर गुणस्तरीय सैनिटाइजर के प्रयोग कइल जाओ।
कोरोना संक्रमण संबंधी कोनो भी सूचना, शिकायत या जानकारी बात प्रदेश नंबर 2 सरकार अंतर्गत सामाजिक विकास मंत्रालय से उपलब्ध करावल टोल फ्री नंबर 041-590414 में तुरंत खबर कइल जाओ।
सामाजिक विकास मंत्रालय प्रदेश नंबर 2 जनकपुर धाम द्वारा जनहित में जारी कइल गइल संदेश।
द वॉइस ऑफ मिडनाइट रेडियो मधेश मसला 106.4।
हो गला। Good afternoon, students of class 5. Today we are going to discuss vertebrates. Lesson 2, class 5. Vertebrates means the animals that have backbone or vertebral column are called vertebrates, isn't it? I have told you that backbone means the bones that present after the neck and before the waist. It's the middle part of the such type of a bone is called backbone, isn't it? Next, on the basis of a structure development, they are divided into 5 classes. I have already told you that vertebrates, isn't it? Number 1, Pisces. 2, Amphibia. Number 3, Reptilia. Number 4, Aves. Number 5, Mammalia or mammals. Mammalia, isn't it? We have already discussed about the Pisces, and now we are going to discuss Amphibia. Once again, Pisces means all the fishes are kept into this group, Pisces. Yeah, and they are found in lake, pond, river, sea, ocean. Yes, but dolphin and whale are kept in Mammalia. Remember that dolphin and whale are kept in Mammalia because dolphin and whale give direct birth to their young swan. So they are kept in mammalia, and they are not kept in fishes. Listen me. Whale and dolphin are fish, isn't it? But they are kept in mammalia because they give direct birth to their young swan and feed their meal. Remember that. And they are found, all the fishes are found in ocean, sea, pond, etc. lake. They are aquatic animals. Why they are called aquatic animals? Because they live in a water. So they are called aquatic animals. Next, characteristics of Pisces. Their body is long, streamlined, and usually covered with smooth scales. Number 2, their body can be divided into head, trunk, and tail. Whose body? Pisces body are divided into 3 parts: head, trunk, and tail. They have a fins for locomotion and gills for respiration. They lay eggs without cells. Pisces lay eggs without cells, and a swim bladder make their body light. It helps them in a swim. Next, they have a 2-chamber heart. They have a 2-chamber heart. And next one is, they are cold-blooded animals because it can change the body temperature according to the surrounding temperature. So it is kept in a cold-blooded animals. Now we are going to delay the amphibians classes, isn't it? Do you know amphibians? Amphibians means the amphibians. First of all, amphi. Amphi means dual, and bios means live. It's make amphibians. The animals that live both on land and in water are called amphibian animals, isn't it? They may be aquatic and terrestrial. Do you know aquatic? The animals that live in water are called aquatic, and terrestrial means the animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. And they may be aquatic and terrestrial. They may be aquatic and terrestrial. And their body is divided into head and trunk. Their body is divided into hair and trunk. We are going to write the characteristics of amphibians. So write down in your copy, what are the characteristics of amphibians? They can live both on land and in water. Number 1, they can live both on land. They can live both on land and in water. They can live both on land and in water, but they can live both on land and in water, but need water for reproduction. They need water for reproduction, isn't it? Without water, amphibians cannot reproduce. So they need water for reproduction. So they can live both on land and in water, but water need for reproduction. But water need for reproduction. They can live both on land and in water, but water need for reproduction. Next, their body is divided into head and trunk. Their body is divided into head and trunk. Their body is divided into head and trunk. Head and trunk. Head and trunk. The characteristics of amphibians are they can live both on land and in water, but water need for reproduction, and their body is divided into head and trunk. But in the amphibians, neck are absent. Neck are absent. So neck is absent. The neck is absent. The neck is absent. The neck is absent. Number 3, they have a 2 pair of limbs. They have a 2 pair of limbs. One is hind limb and another is forelimb. And their hind limbs are longer than the forelimbs. Forelimb is front legs and hind limb is backward legs. So they have 2 pair of They have 2 pairs of limbs. What are they? Do you know? They are hind limbs and forelimbs, and the hind limbs are longer than the hind limbs are longer than forelimbs. They have a 2 pair of limbs. The hind limbs are longer than forelimbs, isn't it? So what are the characteristics of amphibia? They can live both on land and in water, but water need for reproductions. They can live both on land and in water, but they need water for reproduction. And number 2, their body is divided into head and trunk. Yes, but the neck is absent. Number 3, they have a 2 pair of limbs. First is hind limbs and another is forelimbs. The hind limbs are longer than the forelimbs. Next, so they can jump easily. So amphibians can jump easily. So they can jump easily. They can jump easily, isn't it? And the next one is tail may be present in some, isn't it? Tail may be present in some. Some of the amphibians have tail, but some of have no tail. Yeah, the amphibians skin is moist. Yeah, without scales. The amphibians skin, the amphibian skin is moist. Without scale. It means the animals have moist skin. Without scale, they have a no scale, but their skin is moist. And another is respiration is by gills. Yeah, respiration is by gills. Gills, lungs and through the skin. Amphibians breathe through from gills, lungs and skin, isn't it? And next, the heart is three chamber. Their heart is divided into three chamber. Do you know? Two articles and one ventricles. Yeah, their heart is divided into three chamber, two article and one ventricle. Next, they have a three chamber heart. They have three chambered. They have a three chambered heart. What are they? Two article and one ventricle, isn't it? They have a three chamber, two article, one ventricle. And the next one is their skin is moist and rough, or sorry, respiration is gills, lungs and through the skin. Yeah, amphibians breathe through from gills, lungs and skin. When they are on the land, they breathe through from gills. When they are at the stage of tadpole, they breathe through from gills, and when they are in the water, they breathe through from skin. Remember that. They have a three chamber heart, two article, one ventricle. Remember that. They have a three chamber heart, two article, one ventricle. Let's read again. They can live both on land and in water, but water need for reproduction. Their body is divided into head and trunk. The neck is absent. The number third is they have two pair of limbs, hind limbs and fore limbs. Yeah, and the hind limbs are longer than fore limbs, so they can jump easily. Their hind limbs are longer than fore limbs, isn't it? So they can jump easily. Have you ever seen frog? Yes, you can see. Okay, next, the amphibians' skin is moist. Amphibians' skin is moist without scale. They have no scale, but their skin is moist. Remember that. And their respirations is gills, lungs, and through the skin. It means they breathe through the gills in their larval stage and through the lungs in adult stage. When they are in the tadpole stage, it means tadpole, they breathe from gills, and they have a three chamber heart. Three chamber heart, two article and one ventricle, isn't it? And these are cold-blooded animals because they can change their body temperature. Right down here. Number 7. They are cold-blooded animals. They are cold-blooded animals. Yeah, they are oviparous and development in indirect. Yeah, they are oviparous. Do you know oviparous? They laying eggs animals are called oviparous animals. So they are oviparous animals. Our next point is number 8. They are oviparous animals. They are oviparous animals. They are oviparous animals. They are amphibians are oviparous animals. Oviparous animals. Do you know oviparous animals? Laying eggs animals are called oviparous animals. Yeah, because they reproduce their babies from laying eggs, isn't it? Next, amphibians. What are the example of amphibians? Do you know? The example of amphibians are frog, salamander and toads. Yeah, The example of amphibians are frog, salamander and toads. Next, class 3, reptilia. Do you know reptilia? Have you ever seen a snake? Sometimes they can move, they move in ground, field. I hope that you can see a snake around your house, isn't it? Have you ever seen or not? Seen, yeah. Reptilia means they crawl on the land, isn't it? Reptilia belongs to the first group of the terrestrial vertebrates that are well developed to live on dry lands, and they don't have to return to the water for reproductions. Yeah, they don't need water for reproductions. In amphibians they need water for reproduction, but in a reptilia they don't need water for reproductions. Keep in mind. They are cold-blooded animals. Yeah, because it also changes their body temperature according to the surrounding. So, class 3 reptilia. What are vertebrates? Do you know vertebrates? The animals that having backbone or vertebral column are called vertebrate. Yeah, vertebrates support our body. It helps to stand erect, isn't it? And on the basis of a structure, cell wall, vertebrates are divided into 5 classes. Number 1, fishes. Number 2, amphibians. Number 3, reptilia. Number 4, aves. And number 5 is mammalia. We have already discussed about fishes and amphibians. And now we are going to delay the topic of reptilia. Class 3 reptilia. Reptilia. Reptilia, do you know reptilia? The animals that crawl on the ground. It's also called crawling animals because they crawl on the ground. Yeah, they have a horny scales in their body. Yeah, they have a horny skill. Next, they don't need water for reproduction, and they are cold-blooded animals. Now we are going to delay the characteristics of reptilia, isn't it? What are the characteristics of reptilia? Listen here. Characteristics of reptilia. Characteristics of reptilia. Their body is divided into head, neck, trunk and tail. In amphibians, they have the neck is absent. Remember in your mind. In amphibians, the neck is absent, but in a reptilia, they have a neck in their bodies. They have a head, neck, trunk and tail. Head, neck, trunk and tail, isn't it? Their body is, so write in your copy, their body is divided, their body is divided into head, neck, trunk and tail. Their body is divided into head, neck, trunk and tail. Next, they creep or crawl on the land. Number 2, they creep or crawl. They creep or crawl on land. they creep or crawl on the land or on the wall, or on the wall. Reptilia are called crawling animals, isn't it? So what are the characteristics of reptilia? Their body is divided into head, neck, trunk and tail. Number 2, they creep or crawl on land and on the wall. It means they creep or they crawl on the land and on the wall, isn't it? So next, their body is covered with hard, dry, rough and horny scales. Their body is covered with hard, horny. Their body is covered with hard, dry, rough, hard, dry, rough. Their body is covered with hard, dry, rough, and or horny skin. Their body is divided into head, neck, trunk, and tail, isn't it? Next, they creep or crawl on the land or on the wall. Next, their body is covered with hard, dry, rough, and horny scales. And the number and the next. Okay, our time is okay, my dear students, our class is over due to the scarcity of the time. Now this is time for homework, isn't it? So write homework. Today we discuss about amphibians. So what are amphibians? What are amphibians? Yeah, number 2, write any 5 characteristics of amphibians. What are amphibians? Write any 5 characteristics of amphibians. And the next one is write any 5 characteristics of reptilia, isn't it? Reptilia. And now we have to leave. Now we have to leave, but before leaving, I would like to thank our Vikas Foundation for technical support. Thank you, Radio Madhes Masla. This is time for most epidemic situation of COVID-19. So stay safe. Always wash your hand with proper. Always wash your hands properly with soap and sanitizer, or use face mask. Okay, thank you, class.